Hey guys, welcome back to Military Marq Plays Dark Souls 3. Um, Today I'm actually just gonna solo it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Say hello to everybody, Kara.
Hello.
Not sure if y'all could hear that. That was my wife. She's bringing me water. She's awesome. Um, Sorry. So, when we last left off, I was playing this with my friend Jonathan. I decided to do things a little bit different this time because these next few areas are relatively easy, kind of, except for the bosses. I have one friend that I might end up getting to join me later because one of the bosses I always have a hard time with. Even in New Game Plus, I had quite a bit of difficulty with him because he's a very fast and rapid, hard-hitting boss. I have a hard time with those. So if it comes down to that, I'll probably just end up stopping the recording and asking him for help and restarting it later on. But for now, we are in the Sacrificial Roads, I believe this area is called. Road of Sacrifices, same thing, whatever. And from here, this area actually splits into two parts. There's the Cathedral of the Deep, which I'll probably end up going to first. And then there's Farron Keep, which is kind of a hellhole because the whole area is just a swamp of poison, and I hate poison. I hate the murkiness of it. I hate the area. So we'll probably end up going to Cathedral of the Deep first and exploring the Road of Sacrifices a little bit. Alright, so let me start my timer so I know when to get off so my wife doesn't eat me, because I'm sure she's going to be hungry here in a little bit. And here we go. So these little guys, they're kind of interesting because they turn into birds, as you can kind of see. But so long as you get the drop on them and kill them before they go into that bird form, they're usually not that hard to kill. There's going to be a couple of more up ahead, and I'll actually show why you want to kill them as fast as possible. I couldn't remember if there's anything up here or not. So sorry if I'm a little awkward this first time around. I haven't recorded a video by myself in a very long time. Alright, so we'll wait for this guy to transform. As you can see, he's kind of like a weird crow thing. And he hits pretty hard. He's just fast. That's the problem with them. They're fast and they can kind of stun lock you a little bit. There's two of them right there. I think what I'll do instead though is go up to this one, which is kind of like the leader of the pack. They do a weird screaming thing, so I think she did it anyway. Or he, it. I don't know what your life choices are. But whenever they do that scream, it makes these guys transform a lot quicker, and then it becomes really problematic. Oh no. Oh yeah, they cause bleeding too. That's what that little effect is at the bottom there. Oh, I thought I killed you. Cool. So I figured too this would be a good time to just kind of explain my channel, the purpose of it, who I am, talk a little bit about myself so I can be conceited. I like to go by Military Marquez. It's I used to want to enlist a while back whenever I was in high school, but because of medical issues I couldn't actually I couldn't actually go through with basic training, so now here I am. I work for a court, interestingly enough, and I'm about to get wrecked by her. She hurts. Oh, Lord. She's similar to the katana dude. I just... God dang it. Oh, that was 10,000 souls too. Okay. So anyways, I work for a court out in Arizona. I don't recommend living here because it's hot and the commute is just awful to work. I live technically 25 miles outside of where I work, and it takes forever to get to the courthouse. So I'm kind of just doing this as a more as a hobby. I'm involved with a lot of gaming things. A lot of my friends are YouTubers. I just figured, why not start my own? Why not do my own thing? Oh no! Oh no! Aw! I just lost all those souls. That's why you want to kill that one lady pretty early on, because whenever she does that scream of hers, those guys can just completely wreck face at a low, whenever you're at a low level like I am. So really the whole point of my channel, I'm just gonna kind of do whatever I feel like doing, pretty much. I'm really a shooter player, but I don't really like recording it just because I'm bad at it. But I figured I'd open it up to whatever y'all want to do. Actually, I'm just going to avoid them. Screw those guys. Attempt this chick again. I plan to do at least 15-20 minute segments on each video. I know my last couple of videos haven't really been super consistent. She's throwing poop at me, pretty sure. The whole reason I'm trying to kill this lady is because there's that little item right there that I want. Technically I could just... Oh no. Stop throwing crap at me. Stop it. Uh-oh. Yes. So I'll be uploading these videos hopefully 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I might throw in a couple of random videos here and there, just of stuff that I might be doing through the week that I thought y'all might be interested in. I don't really plan to go full-time YouTuber. I just don't find it to be a very good way to provide income for my family. I have a wife. We've been married for 2 years. Oh, crap. No, no. That's what I meant by the stun lock. I live with my wife and my parents. We all moved together to Arizona for different job opportunities, and also my sister and her family live here. I figured I would choose Dark Souls as my first game back into YouTubing because a lot of hilarity ensues and I'm just kind of bad at it, so I figured why not record it. I'm sure my family thinks I'm nuts talking to myself, but whatevs. I'm gonna go ahead and run away, because I really hate facing those guys whenever they're transformed like that. Plus there's a bonfire here, which I might have to fight him anyway. But if I die here, it won't matter too much, because that's where I'll spawn. bleeding effect, if that bar reaches the top, it takes out a huge chunk of your health. So you want to kind of avoid that as much as possible. Oh shoot, I was expecting him to jump. Oh, so close. So yeah, if anybody has any questions about me, or the channel, or if you have suggestions on what I should do next, or if you just want to be a troll, go ahead, leave a comment. Talk to these guys.
Hello, how do you do? I'm Anri, a restorer, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We're well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the Cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
So the interesting thing about Anri is that depending on what gender your character is, male or female, Anri will be the opposite gender. So since I'm playing a female, he's a male. My first playthrough in this game, it was a female because I had played a male character. And they actually, this character can become pretty important to the end of the game, on what end of the game, what ending of the game that you get.
Oh, yes, Horace. He's not very talkative, but don't think ill of him. He is an upstanding, kind-hearted knight, a fine partner for this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago.
Since I'm really too lazy to look into the lore of Dark Souls, I probably won't be explaining that too much just because I don't have a whole lot of knowledge behind it. This is actually my first Dark Souls game that I've played through before, and so the lore behind the other two is just kind of lost on me. I actually have a buddy of mine, the one that might join us for one of the boss fights that we're going to do later. From what I understand, he'll be making some lore videos, and I'll be linking those as he makes them, so please check him out. So this guy just gave me the Blue Sentinel's Covenant. It's basically a low-level covenant for people that are in this area primarily, because you can do the Way of the Blue or this Blue Sentinels, and I believe the Blue Sentinels are basically like guards of the Way of the Blue Covenant. Yep. When a member of the Way of Blue is threatened by a dark spirit, the Blue Sentinels, in compliance with an ancient accord, assume the form of blue spirits and help to root out the invader. So it's kind of neat that they have that, but whenever I had equipped it going through this area, I never noticed anybody summoning me, so I'm not quite sure how that works. Okay, had to make sure that I had my little torch. That area over there with the fire stack, that's Farron's Keep. That's the area that I just absolutely hate. And then off to the side over here, you can't really see it because of the trees, but that's going to be the Cathedral of the Deep. These guys right here, they're just like hollowed villagers, like the ones that we fought in the undead settlement. They're pretty easy to kill if you use this torch. Ooh, but they hurt a lot if you get hit with this stick. GG easy. This whole area is just kind of like a swamp. I just hate swamp areas in games. They're too murky. There's usually not a whole lot of variation in color. It's just really not my thing, so I try try to get out of these areas as fast as I can. Ooh, there's 3 of you. There's 4 of you. I think what I'll do is draw him to me. Ooh, almost got stuck. Where'd the other 2 go? I'm not sure where these other ones fell. Excuse me a sec, I just need to look at something real quick, make sure I don't miss any Estus shards or undead bone shards while I'm here. Okay. Even though I've played through this game, at least, not really played through, but even though I have like 3 playthroughs of this game going on at once, on different platforms, I still don't remember where these shards and stuff are. Oh, time to run away. Yeah, I knew you were gonna be there, dog. Oh, I hate dogs so much. They're so squirrely. Down, Pluto. So you can see these crabs, they aren't much of a threat, but there's a giant crab. There's one right there, and then there's one right beyond that. Oops. Sorry. Alright, so I think we'll actually end it right here at this bonfire. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Next time, we'll start to make our way over to the Cathedral of the Deep, and we'll have to fight through the Crystal Sage. So, click a like if you liked it. Disliked it, go ahead and thumb it down. Don't worry, it won't hurt my ego too much. I'll just cry for a week. But again, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed.